Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Beer Geek Nation. I'm your host, Chris. Thank you so much for joining me once again for another beer review. And today, guys, we are looking at another anniversary beer, and you guys have probably heard about this one. It's a little brewing company called Stone Brewing. This is their 15th anniversary. It is the self-proclaimed Escondidian Imperial Black IPA, 10.8% alcohol by volume, so a massive beer. This is kind of a polarizing beer from what I understand. I don't like to read reviews or anything, but the chatter I hear, either you hate it or love it. So with that said, let me get into a glass, let you guys know how it smells, tastes, and give you a verdict on the Escondidian Imperial Black IPA. All right guys, so the appearance on the Escondidian Black IPA, well, to me, it looks just like a stout. There was a beautiful, beautiful three-finger khaki brownish head on there, really tight white bubbles on there, bigger bubbles on the side. The head's going down pretty aggressively, 10.8%, I would expect that. There's really nice lacing on there, definitely some alcohol legs. It verges on black, but it's more, I want to say like a mahogany or dark brown. There's hints of red where the light hits the curves on the glass, but overall it's just a really sexy looking beer. Right, so the aroma on the Escondidian Black IPA. Whoa, there is no mistaking this one's origins. Massive West Coast hops coming through, huge pine notes, grapefruit astringency just pouring out of the glass. There's a touch of like a dark chocolate bitterness coming through, but really the hops are just overpowering it. Definitely getting a little booziness, almost 11% beer, you know, that's something you would expect. Just massive West Coast pine, grapefruit, dry astringency, huge smelling beer. All right, so the taste on the Stone 15, cheers. There is no doubt in my mind this is an Imperial IPA. Right at the front of the tongue, massive, like I said before, hop bitterness, big astringent notes, grapefruit, those just pininess, West Coast dry hops, just sucker punching the taste buds open. Middle of the mouth, you get more of a sweet kind of hoppy character. Alcohol definitely starting to do its thing in there. It's a sweet kind of fruity ester coming through. Starting to get some of the stouts as this one warms up. Some of the stout type qualities in this one. A little bit of a roasted note coming through, coffee, dark chocolate. Definitely not like an Imperial stout or anything like that, but they're just there enough to help kind of accentuate and kind of blend in with the huge hop flavors on this one. Nice dry finish. It's that classic West Coast IPA, Imperial IPA finish to it. Aftertaste, definitely more astringency, grapefruit, pine needle, and a touch of dark chocolate, coffee, roasted notes in there. So it's similar to the middle of the mouth. Lots of body on this beer, just coats the mouth. Lots of really great carbonation. It's not an easy beer, it's an intense beer. And definitely it's a beer that is constantly changing in the flavor as I've had a couple sips of it now. It's just a really, it's almost like a mind-bending beer. It's really great stuff. All right guys, so the final verdict on the Stone 15th anniversary Escondidian Imperial Black IPA, 10.8% alcohol by volume, available to you where Stone beers are sold. Guys, I might take a lot of crap for this one, but I'm going to give this beer an A+. To me, this is such a step up for Stone. This is them coming to the plate. This is them hitting a grand slam, you know, in the last inning of the baseball game and winning it for them. This is a extremely hop-forward beer, and I'm going to put this out there. This is probably the hoppiest Stone beer I've ever had. Tons of bitterness, almost to the point of being like eating a hop pellet. If you're a home brewer, you know you've done it. You know you've done it. Like that kind of bitterness on the back end and the front end. But at the same time, it retains all that pininess, astringency that you expect in a West Coast Imperial IPA. So where's the black part come into this? The black, the black part of this Imperial IPA, it's subtle, but it's definitely enough to help accentuate and kind of counterbalance the hops. There's a nice dark chocolate, espresso, roasted quality to it. It's more in the aftertaste. You start to really kind of appreciate those stout characters that start to come through and blend more with the hops. And they really help to turn the volume up on the hops, making this a true West Coast Imperial IPA. And I can't say enough great things about it. Well, you know, polarizing or not, you either love this or hate this beer. I absolutely love this beer. I think it's a great Imperial IPA. On top of that, it's a great black IPA. It's the best black IPA I've ever had. So with that said, guys, A+ for me, Stone's 15th Escondidian Imperial Black IPA. Get it if you can. It's amazing stuff. Remember, folks, life is too short. Drink amazing beers. Cheers.